asked so that their response can be very positive.
All right. Good afternoon, Nigerians, wherever you're watching us from. This is your #1 internet station, and my name is Musa Enemali. I promised you yesterday. I dropped it. I know that a lot of you were asking me when is going to be the time. I refused to indicate the time because he's a busy man. Getting him to even talk to us is like a battle. But finally, he is with us here. Oh, okay. For those, you will allow me. Let us start the program before you call in, please. I know you want to speak with him. Don't call my line, but you can call direct into the program. This is Edime Johanna Okumonu, all the way from Ebonyi. Thank you very much for being there. Innocent Ino from South Africa. Thank you. Isa Shiaka. Thank you all for your patience. Ajuma Salma from the UK. Apostle Benny White. Thank you very much. Let us go into the program so that we don't take much of the time. And the gentleman is here. Good morning, sir.
Morning.
How are you?
Fine.
You look relaxed this time around. So can you just introduce yourself to us, many people that want to know you?
Well, I'm Engineer Musa Wada,
okay,
governorship candidate of PDP in Kogi State for the November 16th general election.
Okay.
Till recently, I worked in Nigerian Ports Authority from Calabar to One.
Yes.
And I left, retired voluntarily.
Oh, you retired voluntarily?
Voluntarily, yeah.
Okay.
In July this year, in strict obedience to my party's guidelines for contesting a gubernatorial election.
Okay.
And I left as the managing director of a subsidiary of the Ports Authority, Civil Properties Limited.
All right.
I think that's a bit, about me. I have a first degree, second degree, and a doctorate degree.
Doctorate degree. Yeah. All encompassed in you.
Oh, yeah, all in me, yeah.
Okay, almost a young man. Are we seeing a paradigm shift? Would you say you're going to be the bridge?
Yeah, I'm going to be the bridge between the youth and the elderly people.
Okay.
And I'm not saying paradigm shift as such, but there will be change in narratives and governance. Right. Definitely. Away from what is obtained.
When you mention change, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. I hope it's not that kind of change we'll be expecting in Kogi State.
No. There will be good change.
Okay.
In all aspects.
All right. I have so many people on now. Oh, man. Okay, let's go into the question quickly.
Yeah.
What is in mind? Why do you think you decide to? I want to throw in the thought to see what I can do for my people. What exactly, came into your mind?
Look at what is happening in Kogi State today. If you don't want to be economical with the truth,
yes,
the situation is too bad. It's too bad. From human empowerment to common things like salary payment, not to talk of infrastructural decay in all sectors, from the roads to education to health. In short, there is no governance in Kogi State. Let's not tell ourselves lies. And I saw it that, look, what is one doing in life by not taking a chance to help his people?
Okay.
Yeah, it's of course a very bad time to come into politics because, one, the state is badly governed. Every aspect of human development index is 0. And from my experience and exposure, I just felt it's a clarion call, a kind of divine call for me to come to that state and provide good governance that impact positively on the common people of Kogi State.
Now, from your word, if I may quote you, the state as it is, badly damaged,
governed, everything.
Now, what is that uniqueness you are bringing on board?
Yes. When I say change in narratives in governance,
yes,
not forgetting that I've got a lot of public sector experience. I was in the civil service. How to administer scarce funds to meet the yearnings of the people. How to think out of the box to generate money to the benefit of the people. How to improve on the decaying infrastructures that are bound all over the state, from the state capital. If you enter the state capital, you know all is not well with that state. If you enter from Ekiti to Kogi, all the bordering states, from Benue to Kogi, From Kwara to Kogi, you see a sharp difference. Everything is wrong. No roads, no schools, no hospitals, no salary payment. I mean, for any man who is God-fearing,
yes,
and who has the opportunity to come and put his experience to bear on moving the state forward, you will have to make that sacrifice of coming to salvage your people.
Okay.
Because as far as I'm concerned, they're in bondage. Kogi State now is like a conquered territory where you have guns everywhere, where youth unemployment has been turned into gun running, thuggery. I mean, all is bad. It's as if there is no democracy. It's as if there is a civilian. The situation in Kogi State reminds me of the darker days of the Idi Amin era, where young men have gone shooting around without checks, and you have a civilian government in place. I think I'm using this opportunity to tell the federal government that what is happening in Kogi State, if not nipped in the bud, it will be the most worrisome election in history.
Okay, can you tell us some of your plans that you have for Kogi State, economic plans and all of that? Yeah, we know that it's bad now. Do you have any 10-point agenda, 2-1 and all of that? Do you have
human capacity development?
Okay.
Infrastructure development, and when I say this, it's from education to health to infrastructure development. Not forgetting that, of course, if you are going in now, you are going into serious turbulent times. As I speak with you, Kogi State has taken 50.8 billion
Yes.
as bailout funds. Don't forget that is no dash. That is a loan from the federal government. I was made to understand the deduction starts end of September.
Good.
Not forgetting the domestic loan, which our line is running to like 100 billion naira. So basically, the state is highly indebted, and you should know that that will affect the meager allocation that is coming to the state.
Yes.
So definitely, you have to put into bear the intelligence experience of all citizens of Kogi State that are versatile in economics and other areas of finances.
So in other words, what you're saying, you're going to bring some
government
okay,
to think out of the box, to find ways of improving our revenue, especially the IGR, making people understand the need to generate money to solve the many problems bedeviling the state.
Okay.
Don't forget that if you are owing, they are deducting your money at source.
Yes.
Ab initio, the allocation coming to the state is very low. Now, you are going to take this money from source again because of the debt portfolio of the state. So basically, you need good hands who will put their knowledge and experience into being to build the state out of the quagmire is inside now.
Okay. All right. Let me appreciate those who are online, and I'm sure so many people would have been asking different questions. Ladies and gentlemen, okay, like I said, Isa Isiaka says, welcome on board, my incoming governor. All right, Mordecai Oibo is watching. Innocent from South Africa says, hi, I hope you are free. Please be safe there because we need you. You are a co-guy. Tahir Musa, thank you for being there. John Desmond, I want to appreciate you. Isa Shaka says he's watching from Abuja here. Israel Okai says he's also online. James says you are welcome, next governor of Kogi State. Momo Ilemona is also online. Murtag Yahaya, thank you. Momo Ilemona is watching. Buhari Alasan says that's awesome. All right, thank you very much. Adejo Shakachile, thank you for being there. Ismail Aladan Mohammed, this man is great. Thank you. Isa Idris, thank you for being there too. He will make Kogi, he will make a good governor for Kogi State. All right, this is Ismail Aladan. Patrick Jibril, thank you. Next governor of Kogi State, inshallah. Please, if you have your questions and observation you want to make, please feel free to do that. Queen Bibat Aliu is online. Aduku Tenimu from Kaduna, thank you. Onoja Mark, we appreciate you. Edmond John Ekele, thank you very much. Samuel Omonu says, I am with you live from Ondo State. I want to hear what the senior colleague got for Kogi State. He's already saying something, Mr. Samuel Omonu. It seems he must be your classmate, but nevertheless, he's going to talk to you too. Ibrahim Yahya Al-Hassan, Yahya says, Your Excellency, Gabriel Adaji is online. Ibrahim Yahya says, I'm watching you from Wari. Thank you very much, all of you watching me all over the Federation. Please permit me, in case I don't I did not mention your name because of time. Idris Isa says, good morning, Your Excellency. Mohammed Shaka is watching. Ibrahim Yaya says, we are mobilizing down for your election come November 16. This is Ibrahim Yaya. For John Emile, Fidel is watching. King Raji is online. Joel Diamond Ogu is also online. Ismail Alaidam says, have known this man for a very long time. He is someone that keeps his words. Once he says he will do, he will show you. Good. This I think I need to ask this. You are one that keeps your word. Definitely. What you say you will do.
Definitely.
Are you sure?
Definitely.
And that is what you are bringing on board.
People know me for that. What I can't do, I'll tell you I can't do. I don't bobo people. I don't talk with two tongues wagging.
Okay, personally, apart from what people are already saying, what is that uniqueness about you that you are bringing on board? That you want people to see, follow suit?
I'm a grassroots head man. I'm a homeboy. I'm somebody who believes in the people. I'm somebody who believes that every human being is entitled to some level of comfort. And I'm somebody who believes that government should secure the people. Government should be accountable to the people. As a governor of a state, you are just the custodian of the common patrimony of the people. And it behoves on you to ensure there's equity, justice in the dispensing of those things that belong to them. But the situation where you see people doing what I call primitive acquisition of wealth to the detriment of the comfort and well-being of the people is an unacceptable thing in any civilized society. And my coming into government is because of the disappointing state of things in the present.
If not, you wouldn't have come.
If not, I wouldn't have come if things were working. I'm somebody who loves himself, who loves his privacy, but who loves to be comfortable.
If you eventually become the governor of the state, what relationship are you going to, put together between your state, the state, Kogi State now, and the federal government?
Don't forget that I've lived in Lagos all my life. We believe that Nigerian state, with the way the country's government is set, the federal government has the whole might. And of course, if I come in on the platform of PDP, it's definitely I'm in the opposition. Of course, I don't believe there should be opposition in the federal system.
Okay.
If by the grace of God I win the election come November 16, there will be full synergy with the federal government in areas of assistance to move Kogi State forward.
Okay.
I give you an example. You see the dilapidated, I'll talk of a specific spot in Ajokuta.
Yes.
There is nothing wrong in having a synergy with Federal Ministry of Works by making sure the state government is allowed to take tolls on that very bad zone with an agreement with the federal government to remove what is due to them. And I bet you the motorists, that road leads to the southeast, south, and all other parts of Nigeria.
Okay.
The motorists will be happier if they pay some tolls and that road is repaired. A journey of 10 minutes on that road takes you an average of 1.5 hours.
Yeah.
So there will be a lot of synergy with the federal government and the necessary agencies to give urgent attention to those areas of need. And that's why I give that very example.
Okay.
But that road is a shame.
All right. Most people who get into Lugard House before now, once they get in, they become so enclosed to the people that voted them.
Yeah.
Will yours going to be like that?
Never. It can never be. Politics is played in two phases. One, before you come in. If you come in, you are the father of all.
Yes.
You have to take that bitterness and bickerings behind you, treat them as one people for you to achieve what you have in stock for them.
Of a kind of town hall.
That will be in the incoming government doing. People must know what the government is doing every month. People must know the plans the government have for them always.
Okay.
In short, I've said town hall meetings will be one of the critical things I will embark on. Okay. Monthly, to cover all parts of the state.
Okay, 100 days in office. Okay, sorry about that. We are asked to change our position because that right now. Oh, seems better now. Okay, You know, we deal with the satellite, and any fluctuation, we have a problem. I'm asked to change our position, and that we have just done. All right, quickly, you are trying to tell us about your town hall meeting plan.
There will be constant town hall meetings that will cover all parts of the state for the government to educate the people on the plans and programs for them and the states of execution. Of course, government is about the people, so they're entitled to know what you are doing every time, anytime, to improve their welfare.
As soon as you are sworn in, you have 1,460 days, which make up that 4 years. Upon finishing that first term, what should people judge you with?
Compare what I met on ground and compare what I'll leave behind. And I can tell you with all seriousness and with all sense of responsibility that the difference will be too clear. Like I told people, I will declare a state of emergency immediately I come in, God willing, in January.
Okay, quickly, we need, for you to drive this government, because of the high rate of our indebtedness, you need money to do a lot of work, because projects are determined on, they're driven by fund. Now, where do we intend to get more money added to what you already probably will be getting from the Federation account?
Don't forget, no matter the debt profile of the states, when I come in, it will definitely be renegotiated.
Okay.
That renegotiation is very, very key. Knowing fully well that this is a new government that is taking off, I want to be seen with what it has achieved.
Okay.
Kogi State is blessed with a lot of mineral resources from limestone to coal. My aim and focus is to ensure there's a lot of private sector participation in an infrastructural development of the state, exploiting the mineral deposits. How do we do this? There must be an MOU on how that business will be carried out. But I can bet you the private sector will be encouraged to come into full participation in the infrastructural development and exploitation of the mineral deposits of the state.
All right, as we speak with you now, children in Ibaji extraction right now, as we speak with you, no longer go to school because of the flood. And this, every year in, year out, since 2012, they've been going through all of this. What plan mitigation do you have, probably to see that, because the river Niger itself has never been dredged since the creation of the two major dams? What plan do you have? Because Kogi State, don't forget her centrality. What plans do you have concerning that?
I told you earlier that as soon as I come in by the grace of God, there will be a state of emergency on all sectors in Kogi State. My trip to Ibaji, I made a specific promise for them. The problem in Ibaji outside flooding is access to their area.
Yes.
And you know that is the food basket of Kogi State. A lot of agriculture is ongoing there. So Ibaji is a critical area because apart from the fact that they produce a lot of food, you can't access their area. Apart from flooding, when it rains, that area becomes inaccessible.
Yes.
And we have to, like I told you, there will be a lot of private sector involvement in that government.
Okay.
Government has no money. I'm an engineer. 1 kilometer of road is a lot of money. You have to do a proper road that has drainage component. Am I making a point?
Yeah.
People must come and study the environment. Like I tell, I'm ready to negotiate. Have an MOU that favors both parties.
Okay.
Because Ibaji as a place is a great food basket zone. The people are enterprising, but because of the natural location, they have the problem of accessibility, flooding, and what have you.
All right.
But I told you a lot to be done to improve on what is present.
Okay, let me take, I have so many, I think, comments, questions, people who also want to, get associated with this program. I need to change because of my background right now. But quickly, let me, wow, I'm in trouble here. Please, I beg you, because of his... Okay, Mohammed Ahmed says, I believe Engineer Musa Wada is aware that the state is bounded by huge... Oh, hold on. Shit. You will permit me, please, because the questions keep coming and I might not be able to read everything. But okay, Evans John Iyaji says, education, health, security, the major problems we are facing in Kogi State. Under free, fair, and credible election, this Musa is the next governor of Kogi State. Okay, I'm trying to read out all the questions, but it seems the ones that have gone before, I cannot even scroll them again. It's too much. You will permit me, because I'm going to come back again. Don't forget his time, his schedule today is so tight, and we're trying to see what we can do. In case I don't read your messages, please pardon me. I'm going to do them some other time. All right, let me take this one. Ask how do you intend to grow the economy? This is from David Michael. He says, how do you intend to grow the economy of the states, which particularly does not have infrastructure that enable productivity? This is from David. Can you quickly answer him?
Economy of the state.
Yeah, and how do you intend to grow it?
What does this? Kogi State is a civil service state, but
yes,
that's a common belief.
Yes.
I've earlier said we have a lot of mineral deposits. You have limestone in quantum. You have coal in quantum. A lot of private participation is needed. The limestone deposit in Kogi State is too large for one cement company. Nothing is wrong from bringing other practitioners to exploit it. That will yield more revenue.
Yeah, you're not talking about agriculture.
No, listen, take it one by one.
Good.
When you live there, you have the coal deposit in Okaba. Oh, I don't think there is any serious participation. Kogi State is a food basket, can be the food basket of this country. Go look at Ibaji, look at Kotunkarifu. Look at who can produce them for almost the whole North Central to consume. But what is stopping people from agriculture? Because we are not encouraging mechanized form of agriculture.
Okay.
Why don't you invest in agriculture for hire? Get agricultural experts, because the government cannot provide employment for everybody. And if well mechanized, highly subsidized by the state government, so well subsidized, get a tractor hiring unit, get lands available at cheap cost, and encourage them from storage facilities to planting, I can bet you a lot of people will be keen on taking to agriculture. All
right, let me take this before I move to my next question. This is Shinyabola Atilola Fowowe Shifo. Is your name too long? No vex. He says, Engineer Wada, you are aware of the great things Governor Makinde of Oyo State is doing. Please do good unto us. We believe in you, sir.
As a PDP governor,
yes,
going to be a role model. We're going to be friends.
Oh, great. All right. NSO Betulese Pa Wada Ejiga, my adopted father, told me long ago that Engineer Musa works like a king and that he will govern Kogi in a short while. I'm happy he got the ticket. Please, sir, remember the youth. What's your plan for the youth?
Definitely, I'm youth-oriented. From my campaign, you see that youths form the larger part of my team, and I've always said it is the youths that make any nation work. Okay. And my priority without missing words, number one will be the youths.
Okay. Quickly, sir. What about the women? You didn't talk more about women.
Of course.
Because most times women felt that they work and they are left behind.
Women, I've always said in my campaign before primary that I like women, because without women there will be no nation. Okay. A woman is my mother. So women, you have been reassured here now? Very reassured. Okay. You'll be part of Musa Wada's administration. All right. God willing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I will have to go because of time. Don't forget, he's such a busy man, and you know what is at stake right now. So he's been moving from one place to another. I'm sure a lot of people will be asking this question. Okay, one has even just asked. Maybe you should ask him. This is going to be, I might not be able to take all your comments. How prepared are you for this election? Don't forget, a lot of money is going to be involved. Now, the fear is that there's going to be bloodletting.
As far as PDP is concerned, democracy is about voting, not violence. Yes. So as far as we are concerned, we are going to do free, fair election without rancor. But my fear is the government in power. Their track record is that of banditry, thuggery, ballot snatching. Yes. I think this election, they should think twice and make sure there is a space for free election. I want to use this medium to appeal to the federal government to tell them to take a closer look at Kogi State, because the government of the day has nothing going for them. They know in a free and fair election, the election will finish before 2 p.m. that day. What they are trusting is violence, using taking the unemployment to recruit boys and give them guns to shoot and scare voters. That is the only thing they are preparing to do, and I'm appealing to the federal government to take a close watch on Kogi State to ensure a free and fair election instead of turning it into a theater of war where there will be a lot of human casualty, which will be another dent on Nigeria.
All right, before your final word, and so many people have asked questions. Because of time, I'm going to note them. Give us when next they should be expecting you to come online again.
Very soon as possible.
All right, about a week ago or two now, you won this, you picked the ticket, you've not gone home. When are you, a lot of people are expecting you.
No, it's not about rushing home.
Yes.
You need to tighten all ends after primaries. Going home is bazaar. There's a lot of time to go home. But I will go home very, very soon. I have to keep it to my chest because it's not about rushing home. When we go home, don't forget campaign is coming. They will see more and more of me every day. So I have to tighten all loose ends and make sure. You know, you don't go for a journey without making sure your car is well serviced for the journey.
That's true.
So that's exactly what is keeping me up. But I'll be home very soon.
Are we still going to see the normal jamboree of kind of rallies that we see around?
Well, our campaign will be strictly based on issues.
Okay.
There won't be insults. There won't be war. This is election. We're not going to war. I've never met the governor of that state in my life, so how should I go and fight him? We should just discuss issues. What is their scorecard from the time they took over and now? And I'm going to make observations where they have failed. So it will just be about issues. I hope they are ready for just issue-based campaigns.
And then don't forget, there's going to be a debate soon. I hope you'll be ready.
I'm even itching for a debate with the governor. I want that to even take place now.
Now, it's all right, ladies and gentlemen. This is how far we can go on today's edition. Please pardon me. So many of you have sent in text messages. I am going to note them. The next time we meet, I'm going to read them out for you. Please stay good. Stay out of trouble. My name is Musa Enemali. Till I come your way again. Bye-bye.